All right.
We're on. Hi.
I forgot my thingamajig.
Hey. Hey. How y'all doing?
Woo!
Great Saturday, everyone.
Yes. The Saturday before Christmas.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
What is today? What'd you say?
What's today?
Today, what day is it?
December.
Yeah,
December 19th.
19.
December 19th. Okay, 32 days.
Huh?
Okay, 30.
Everybody that catches that will catch it. Nobody else knows what I say. Tracy's looking real funny.
January 20th.
Oh. She done.
Oh, stop.
One more month and a day.
We keep this to the subject matter. We don't talk about politics on Girls Night In.
That's right. We stay positive, right? Stay
Yes,
positive.
I'm positively happy about that.
How y'all doing today?
I'm doing great.
Great. Have you finished your holiday shopping?
No.
Yes, I own my own business and I shop for myself.
Right. About my holiday shopping for me. Right. And I've been shopping for everybody else right here at my MK store. That's what I
That's what I'm saying. I don't have no children to shop for, so I don't have to worry about getting Mary Kay stuff for children. So all I have is adults.
Yeah.
I have people with teeth over 18.
Oh,
all right. Let's see what we got on right now. We got a couple of people tickling in.
Oh,
hi, Christine Hill.
Hey, Mama Christine. Hey, Cynthia.
Well, welcome to Girls Night In. Tonight we're doing Holiday Glam. And as you guys can see, I'm already somewhat glammed up. I just came off of another Zoom. But I'm gonna take it off and put it back on partially. So my name is Tracy Fisher. I'm an independent sales director with Mary Kay. To my right, I have.
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Rhonda Slade, senior consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics, and I'm from Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
Yeah.
And is
yes. All right. And I'm Tashana Granby. I am an independent beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I am from District Heights, Maryland. Welcome everyone tonight.
Yes.
Oh, and below me.
Mm-hmm.
Below her is Juanita Thomas, all the way from Waldorf, Maryland, in Mary Kay for over years. And we're happy to be here tonight. And now we go over to my right.
Yes.
I am the jubilant, anointed, nonstop express train, taking others to the top with me. Soon to be director of the Hope Unit. That is, we are helping others prosper and excel. Woo-hoo!
Yes.
My name is Janet. I am from Mitchellville, Maryland, but right now I'm hanging out in lovely Savannah, Georgia. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Right. All right. Well, welcome everyone to Girls Night In, our holiday glam edition. We're so glad that you're here with us tonight. And our goal tonight, of course, is to just bring you some joy, right? We've been doing this for 8 months now. So we are all pretty much pros at coming on here most Saturday nights and entertaining you for about an hour. So welcome to the party. And thanks for joining us. Of course, as I said, our goal is to bring you some joy. We're not taking away from the fact that we are still in a pandemic and we are still apart from each other. And as we continue on in the holiday season, we know it's not the best of times, but we're trying to make the best of it. And so many of you may be participating in holiday Zoom parties, or you may just decide you want to get dressed up just to get dressed up. And so we put on our little glittery stuff tonight so that we could help you with some holiday glam tonight. And so we want to know who's on and give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself throughout the night. We definitely want you to give a shout out to the person that invited you if you haven't already, because we want to know that you're here, right? We want to know that you are tuning in, and we want you to know that we do give giveaways and prizes, and we do that based on your comments. So when you comment, we add your name to the wheel of names, and we spin the wheel a couple times during the night, and you might just be the winner of a prize from your consultant. So be sure that you are commenting as we go through the night. Yes, absolutely. And I want to take a minute, because she probably doesn't know that I even know, but today is Rita Willis's birthday. And so we want to say
another December baby, another December.
Happy birthday, Rita. So we're glad you're here, and thank you for spending the evening with us on your birthday. And we hope that you have a little fun with us tonight. So holiday glam. So how do you guys like to spend the holidays normally? Anybody?
Watching Hallmark.
Yeah, Hallmark movies. Watching Hallmark movies. Okay.
Normally, we're at my aunt's house having a massive feast, but that won't be happening this year.
No. Yeah. So those of you that know me know that my family and I, we normally like to get together for the holidays and have, a big family dinner and do gift exchange and all that. We won't be doing that this year either. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have dinner at my parents' house, and my sister and her kids come over, and everyone brings a dish, so it's not like on one person to cook all of the meal. But this year we'll do our Zoom like we did for Thanksgiving, and that'll be fun too.
Yeah, that's what we will be doing as well, Zooming it and doing our gift exchange via Zoom. So the guys will be dropping the gifts off because everybody's here locally, and then we will be sharing over Zoom. So yes, and congratulate and happy birthday again to Rita. You like the Christmas music? What Christmas music?
It's going on in our heads.
It's going on in her head. Yeah, the last time we played the Christmas music, we got cut off. Facebook.
We can sing Christmas music. Tracy,
what?
you can sing us a song.
Yeah.
You can give us a tune. You can say "We wish you a Merry Christmas" or "Jingle Bells" or
maybe towards the end. I think I need to look at Facebook rules, because I think maybe there's different rules for instrumental music than there is for music that is, like songs, that popular songs we know. I mean, all the music is copywritten, but they snatched up on that Christmas music that we played, and they were like,
Jingle Bells is probably in a public domain. You probably can sing Jingle Bells.
You're probably right. Well, maybe towards the end. Yes.
You can probably
you like Christmas music. What you like for the holidays? Rita was saying. Yes, she likes Christmas music. That is what she likes for the holidays. I do too. I enjoy listening to Christmas music. Okay, well, tonight we are going to be doing holiday glam, and as I mentioned at the top of the hour, I'm already kind of halfway done up because I was on a Zoom a little while ago, literally just like 30 minutes ago. So I'm going to take part of my face off with our oil-free makeup remover, which many of you know is like the best thing in the world. It has a good housekeeping seal of approval, and it is one of the products in our product line that is super, super popular. And while I do that, I'm going to ask each of you to just share with us what you're using for your skincare, because we know that having good skin is definitely what's going to make everything lay and look its best. So I'm just taking off half, actually. So Rhonda.
Yes, ma'am.
Look like.
So for my skincare, and so this, I'll show the unmade up side of my face, as you can see. Some people think I'm wearing foundation when I'm not, but I'm not.
You have beautiful even tone skin. I'm so jealous.
And that's because I have been using I was using the Time Wise set for how many years, Janet? 20, 25 maybe, from back when it was in the white bottle with the pink top.
Wow.
Right, exactly. I remember that little white bottle with the pink top.
Girl, you date yourself.
Right. But now I've upgraded. I have upgraded to the Time Wise repair set. That's an upgrade. That is an upgrade for real. It is just so luxurious, so luxurious. I'm an educator, and I had some students I was talking with the other day, and I don't know how we got on the subject of my age, but they thought I was 30. I said, I will take that.
Wow.
But I am 51. Thank you very much. I'm 51. So just had a birthday. But I love the Time Wise repair. And also today, just this past week or so, I've recently added the Time Wise, the new replenishing serum C plus E. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know that was going to catch Janet's attention, but I've added the C plus E. And it is just taking it to a whole nother level. So I really do enjoy that as well. So that's my skincare routine.
Nice. And how about you, Tashana?
Well, I am a basic girl, but I have been adding a little bit of things. Last Monday, I did the Hydra session with Christina, so I feel like I added an extra little boost to my skin. It's an exfoliating and nourishing set of things that you do to your skin to help your skin look glowing and refreshing. But my basic skincare routine is the Time Wise 3D set. Defends against free radicals, delays the look of premature aging, and delivers visible results. So, wait a minute, I can't get the screen right. Hold on. I'm off.
Okay, sorry, I got that in your way. I'll take that down.
That's
your skin is looking great.
Inside, and I feel like, I don't really use a whole lot, so my skin usually looks this way normally.
Yeah. You've got great skin too. All of you do. Okay, how about you, Juanita? What's your skincare regimen?
Well, my skincare regimen is the Time Wise repair. And Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do deep exfoliation. So Mondays, I do the charcoal mask. Wednesdays, I do the microdermabrasion. And Fridays, I do the facial peel. And then all that culminates to the grand finale, which is my biocellulose mask that I do every Saturday night. So I love the Time Wise repair. I do use the serum C plus E, and I exfoliate my lips about every other day. Used to do it every day until my daughter caught me one day without it and said, "Your lips don't feel good." So now I do just about every other day. So that's my skincare regimen.
Okay, great. And how about you, Janet? What do you do?
Well, the basic is a Time Wise repair, but I most definitely use the Serum C products. I will tell you right now, we had this thing called vitamin C squared. I am one of these persons that every time I place a Mary Kay order, I go and get some extra ones because they are, with the new C plus E, the C squares are no longer there. But anybody knows me knows that I am a vitamin C person. Vitamin C on the skin is amazing. I tell people, unless you have a sensitivity to vitamin C, and there are people that do that, everybody should be using some type of vitamin C product on their face. And I will tell you that Mary Kay's is the bomb. Trust me, by the vitamin C plus E from your consultant, use it for about 3 days. Let people see you and see what happens after 3 days. Trust me, I'm telling you, 3 days, 3 days, you will be, And I will say something real interesting. I just had a birthday last Saturday. I am going to tell everybody, I am the oldest chick on this screen right now. Yes, I am. By a bit.
Well, you definitely don't look it.
Yes, baby. I will. Well, you know what? Being a cancer survivor, I do celebrate every birthday, and every birthday is major since I'm a 2 times cancer survivor. And they say a woman that tells her age tells everything. But when you have been spared from cancer twice, you let people know, yes, baby, I'm in my 60s something.
Nice. Thank you for that. Yes, absolutely. Okay. So we've all gone over our skincare regimen. Well, I didn't do mine. So my skin is very, very oily. And I use a combination of things. I use the Time Wise 3D mostly because the repair is a little too hydrating, a little too moisturizing, a little too oily for me. I definitely do I'm similar to Juanita in that I add a supplemental thing most days of the week. A couple days a week it's the charcoal mask. A couple days a week it is the microdermabrasion. And a couple days a week, it is the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. And then once a week, I finish that off with the Biocellulose Mask. And that is my skincare regimen. And that helps keep my what do you call it? My acne at bay. In fact, my husband said to me today, we went out this morning and I had a pimple on my face. Can you believe it? I'm 50, something, and I still have breakouts. And part of that has to do with, of course, all this mask wearing that we're doing. And so he said, is that a pimple on your face? He's like, I can't see how with all the stuff you put on your face every day. That means he's watching me. And because it's taking over my countertop in the bathroom. And I said, I don't have the pimples because I do those preventative things every day, sir. So yeah, absolutely. That is my skincare regimen and I love it. I love it. I love it. And I've been a Mary Kay user for over 30 years. For over 30 years I have. Yep. And so, hey, Wilma. Thank you. She said, all of us look beautiful.
Aww.
Thank you.
Good evening, ladies. She said, we look so gorgeous. Thank you so much. And as you can see, we have half done. I took one eye off and my lips off with our oil-free makeup remover because we are going to be doing a glam look tonight. And so what could I say about being glam? Glam really is, well, makeup is a personal preference. Like, wouldn't you guys agree? So I would say that this is a good mix of a group because we have a couple of ladies in here who are natural Nancy's and they just love, they don't do a lot. Raise your hand if that's you. Oh, can I let Terry in?
Let Terry in.
Let Terry in. You mean like Terrell Taylor? Let her in where? Oh. She wasn't slated to present tonight.
Oh.
She is? I don't see her on the screen here. She doesn't have the link. Was I supposed to send the link to her? I didn't think I asked her to present tonight. Tell her to text me. I mean, I can add her in, but tell her to text me. And so, what was I saying? I forgot.
Oil-free eye makeup remover. And
yeah, glamour. It's personal. Not everybody likes a full glam look, and I would probably gather to say, she said she didn't know. It's fine, honey. It's fine. I got you next time. For sure. So I would gather to say that some people on here are probably intimidated, right? By all the stuff that you see on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. And we get a little overwhelmed with how to create those looks or how to do those things. And so we kind of shy away and don't do anything, right? So I know there are probably some people like that. You can raise your hand or give me a thumbs up if that's you. And then we have some people that like to keep it pretty natural. You know, they do a little bit, but they're not like total, contouring, foundation-y, highlighting, all of that on a daily basis. And that's Rhonda. Rhonda's like, yeah. And then we have some of us that I think I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I don't contour and highlight every day, but I definitely am a foundation wearer. I definitely am a makeup wearer on most days. You can be guaranteed I'm going to have some eyeshadow on and definitely some mascara and some lipsticks. So that's kind of me. And then on those special days like today, of course, I did some contouring and some highlighting and and all of that. So, but that's kind of the gamut of what you have here today. So we hope that you learned something. We hope that you have fun as we talk about the colors that we're wearing and what we're going to do. So, firstly, I want to talk about the importance of, we talked about the importance of having good skincare. The other thing is having good utensils, having good brushes, right? Because wouldn't you guys agree that everything, you got to have the right tools in order to achieve the look of what it is that you want? And so you want to be sure that you're investing in a quality brush set, of which we have amazing brushes. So get with your consultant. We have brushes that you can buy individually and brush collection that you can buy as well. And so you want to be sure that you have, and it's good to have more than one set because you need to be cleaning your brushes regularly. And so a lot of times we don't want to clean them every day. So you can, clean one, use the clean one the next day and switch them out like that. So be willing to invest in the proper tools to make sure that whatever you're doing turns out really good, turns out really great. And then we want to talk about the base, the foundation, the color. So what is it that you guys are wearing? Rhonda, tell us what you've got, what you're wearing today.
I just have on, I have on a couple. I have on the CC cream, which is the complexion corrector on this side of my face. And then after I came back with over the top with the mineral powder. Is that bronze? I can't see. I don't have my glasses on, but this is the bronze mineral powder foundation. But those
okay. Those what you use. Okay, Tashana, you? You're muted, baby.
I'm gonna stop muting myself. I'm gonna say nothing. All right, I have on the CC cream as well, and I mix two colors. I have on it's a medium to deep and deep to medium, so I mix together, and that is my foundation. Oh, and underneath that, I have on foundation primer and oil mattifier because I tend to shine in my nose and forehead area.
Very good, very good. And Juanita, how about you?
I use the 140 and the 160. I kind of mix those together, warm. And I usually do the under eye corrector around the shadow of my eye and any other place where I have different marks on my face. And then on top of that, I put deep, I think it's called deep concealer, very deep. And I put that over top so it can blend, and then I put my foundation on.
Okay, nice, nice. And that's your regular daily routine. So 2 shades of time-wise matte wear foundation?
Yes, because I have very oily skin.
Okay, and then you said
the 140 and the
under eye corrector and
under eye corrector, and then a deep, the very deep concealer that I'll put around, on top of those to blend it in. And then on my eyes, I always do beige 2 of the concealer on my eyes, and then I kind of buff it with a brush once it dries.
Got it. Good. Okay, great. Janet, what do you use?
I actually have on 140 and 170, which happen to only come in matte wear, but I have dry skin. So I actually have to wear, I combine it with the little extra moisturizer. But what happens is I have some very, very gold undertones. And for those of you who have the gold undertones, it's harder and harder. It becomes really kind of a challenge for people with gold undertones. The darker your skin complexion is with the gold undertones, the harder it is to find something that matches. So technically speaking, the 140 matches, but it's just a tad bit too light for my skin. So I darken it up. The 160 is not quite enough to darken it. So I darken it up with a little bit of a 170. So I have primarily this on, but a little bit of this to kind of add some color to it.
Okay, great. That's good. And me, I'm kind of a hodgepodge type thing, not on a regular basis. So I just recently started using the CC cream, like Tashana uses it, in the medium to deep and the deep. I've always combined those together, but I really wasn't a wearer of it regularly. But I've gotten into this habit of I get up, wash my face. I don't feel like putting no makeup on. But my mama, who's on the line, raised me to always wear makeup. She kind of I know. She's like, you need to put some makeup on. I was like, okay. I feel kind of naked if I don't have it on. So I'll use the CC cream because it's light. And I'll just take a squirt of each of those 2. I mix it together in my fingers and I put it on. And I do my mascara and some lip gloss and I'm out the door. But my regular everyday looking like I got some color on is the cream to powder. And I like the Endless Performance Cream to Powder because I have really oily skin and it dries to a powdery finish and it helps control the oil. And I think that is the other reason why I have stayed a foundation where I would never go barefaced. But that's just me because I have oily skin. I have really oily skin and wearing the foundation helps to control the oil. So those are my 2 things, the cream to powder And then I finish that up with, and I do that, I did bring that down here. So I do that with a brush with a damp sponge. So I just dampen the sponge. So this is my cream to powder right here. I dampen the sponge and I just stipple it all over my face. It's fast, it's quick, it gives me good coverage. And then I follow that up with beige 2 mineral powder. And then when I do the CC cream, I always follow that up with translucent powder. I always follow that up with our translucent powder. All right, so that is my foundation regimen. And so we want to talk a little bit about contouring before we get into actual color and what you guys are wearing. So I did some contouring today. Now, contouring it's personal as well. You can or you cannot. Really what it does is add depth to your face. It really does add depth. It conceals maybe some double chinning going on. Or if you have a wide forehead, it can narrow that in. So putting in a darker color in certain spaces can chisel the face some when you're contouring. And then highlighting, of course, brings anything forward, again, adding depth to the face. So I have contoured here on my cheek and on my jawline because I got the double chin thing going on. And here in my forehead, just to bring that in a bit. And on either side of my nose. So I have not highlighted, but I did contour. Anybody else do either one of those today?
I have contour. I'm actually contoured both sides, right through here and around the sides of my nose. One side of my face has highlighter on it, and the other side is not highlighted because I was going to do that when I finished my eye. Okay,
great, awesome. So we have great products for contouring and highlighting. We've got contour powders. We've got liquid. You actually don't have to use something that's called a contour. You can use a different shade of foundation. You can use that. You can use concealer. Sometimes I use concealer to contour. And then sometimes I use our powder contour. And then we have some brand new amazing contouring sticks, which are really quick and easy. And they're great for adding that contour and highlight. So a lot of options there in our product line. So make sure you get with your consultant so that she can work with you to find out what is going to be best for you. All right. And so let's go ahead and have each of you tell us what colors you have on your eyes. And before we do that, let me just say a little bit about choosing eye colors for a glam look. Okay, so glam obviously is more than your average daily wear, right? And the way that you get to that place is the contrast. So it's not so much necessarily neutral, but it's going to be a contrast between something that's light, bright, sparkly, and something that's dark. Okay. And that contrast is what gives you that extra glamorous appearance. Okay. So Rhonda, tell us what you've got on.
Okay. So I have on actually 4 colors on my eyelid. So I have on this, well, first I have my liquid eyeshadow in the pink Starlight. I started with that. Then I used to add the contour, I used this Merlot here in the matte. You see the dark purple Merlot. And then to do the sparkle, I used our new set that came out in the fall line, the pink and purple.
Can you open that?
Here, pink and purple. Yes, I can. I should have done that. I apologize. So you can see this is one that I was actually using for our pink and purple set. And so for me, I'm one of those, again, that's kind of intimidated by high glamour. So I wanted something that was kind of natural, but still looked like I had done something. So, and I added a false eyelash, and I'll show you that later too. But that's my look.
Nice.
For my
great.
Thank you.
Okay. And how about you, Tashana?
With no volume. All right. I chose a look out of our holiday lookbook, and it is the emerald green look. Oh, evergreen, excuse me. It's the evergreen look. So on my base, I have on Sandcastle. I can't see myself because I'm looking. Okay, there you go. I have on Sandcastle. Then on in my crease, I have Hot Fudge, and then I have on the Emerald Noir on top of that, and then for my highlight and definition, I have on the liquid eyeshadow in Meteor Shower. So this is the Meteor Shower, and then this is the Sandcastle. This is the Bud, and this is the Emerald Noir.
That's pretty. That's a beautiful combination. So y'all remember that Sandcastle, Hot Fudge, and Emerald Noir. That is a beautiful combination. Lean on in, honey, so they can see that.
And I have on gel eyeliner and Ultimate mascara.
Great. Awesome. All right. Juanita, how about you? What you got going on?
Okay, so like Rhonda, I have on 4 colors, as you can see here. Can you guys see that? All the 4 colors there. And what I used was, what I used was the shiny penny. So forgive me. Mine's a little warm because I use it a lot. But this right here is the burnished bronze, the shiny penny, the onyx, and then I like not so much Sandcastle, but I like Biscotti or Blossom. So this is the one I chose tonight, was the Biscotti.
Okay.
For that. Now, because I have a heavy lid, or I have what they call deep set eyes, or hooded eyes, that's what it is. Because I have hooded eyes, I've been studying a lot from different makeup artists on how to apply shadow for my eye shape. And so what I did was to put the I think it was, it's mahogany. That's that color. It's mahogany that I put right in this area here, right in the big part here, right below my eyelid. And then, say it again?
Your crease, the crease of your eye. Yep.
And then down below, right in the middle, is my onyx. So I took the onyx and brought it in from the corner, halfway over and down a little bit, to just create a half moon with that one, a crescent moon. And then right dead center, I would put, or I really kind of spread it a little bit because of the hooded eye, because I don't want too much of the top part to come out. And the way it make me look like I'm really, eyes are open and not so deep set. I put the shiny penny right across the lid only. That's the only place that I put it. And then right up at the very top here in the little corner of my brow is the Biscotti, just a little bit.
Okay.
And
Lean on in so they can see that good eye. Okay. All right. Great.
And like Tracy said, you should have the brushes. Brushes, I mean, really do not do cheap. Just get as many brushes as you can so you can go through all of them and not worrying about having all these different colors. But here's the one thing we did learn. Remember the color swatch, or that where you can switch your colors? So if you have, like, I can't afford all these brushes. So what is my go-between? There's a special little tool you can buy that you can switch your brush around in to take off the color on that brush and then use that same brush to do another color. So I like to use that. That's only if I don't have enough brushes or if I'm in a rush.
All right. Good to know. Okay. Janet, how about you?
Okay, I decided to try to do more of a neutral look with a little bit of depth to it, a little bit of mystery, as opposed to glitz type of glam. So it's to give you a nice little sultry kind of eye that gives you some a little pop and a little definition. But if I really wanted to have fun, I would really pop the center of my eye. So what I have on, we're back to this mahogany piece. I just saw a brown eye makeover, so I did the mahogany over my entire eye. So the entire eye was on the mahogany. Then I turned around and I did an espresso in the crease so that I could get that shadow effect. So I did the C in the espresso. Then I took a color that we have that's called Candlelight, and I popped it right in the center. And if I want more of that really kind of really light glam look, then I could pop even more of that in there. And instead of lining my eyes with a pencil, I lined my eyes with a shadow, and I lined my eyes with the Emerald Noir. So that's what I did. So 4 colors on my eyes, nice base palette. And what I like about this, like if you started with this, the first 3 base palette, you can choose any color you want to do your liner. So like I did the Emerald Noir, you could do the Merlot, or you could do the Onyx, or the Evening Navy, or Hot Fudge, or just anything to play around to do that. And I actually lined my entire eye, which is something that I don't normally do. I line the tops and the bottoms.
Okay. Nice. And
Crazy.
Janet has those, what I call Betty Davis eyes, those Donna Mills eyes, those prominent eyes. So her, she has a lot of real estate to work with.
Yeah.
In her eye area. I'm also
You have a lot of real estate
I'm
too.
envious of Rhonda's skin and Janet's eyes.
Hey,
I love
Crazy.
the skin I'm in though. I love the skin I'm in though. But okay, so me, what do I have on? So I am wearing, now this was my Zoom look. So it's a little more than I would wear for day, but it's not as much as I would wear for my glam. So what I'm going to do is I took one eye off because I said when we got on that I was, on before. So I'm going to do one eye from scratch, and I'm going to glam this eye up some, because the beauty of our shadows is that you can layer them on top of each other and get true color out of them, so they don't mix, even though you're layering them on top of each other. So I currently have on Moonstone on my base, and then I have Granite. Actually, what I did was I put the Granite here up to the lid, and then Moonstone the other half to cover the whole eye area. And then in my crease, in my V, I used Onyx. So I just used 3 colors this time for this, my Zoom look. And but I'm going to do a little more. And I have liquid on the top, regular on the bottom, eyeliner, and I'm using the Panorama mascara. Okay, on my one eye. And then on my eyebrows, I have the dark brunette pencil, and the eyebrow is outlined in concealer. So that's my little look. So we are going to do a giveaway of drawing right now before we go into applying our new eye here. So let me go in here and add some names. Take a few names out because I still have the names in from the last week. Say something, y'all, while I'm typing.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Guess
Okay.
make sure that they make comments.
earlier.
So that's how your name gets on the wheel, so that you get a free gift. So don't forget to make comments. Even if your comment is just to say hi, and don't forget to tell who your consultant is, because there are a lot of people that have the exact same names. So you may say that, oh, well, my consultant knows that I'm here because my name is Josephine Green.
Right.
But several people could have a customer named Josephine Green. So we won't know whose Josephine Green you are. So make sure that you say your name and tell us who invited you, and tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, tell us what you want to know, tell us what you're interested in.
Yeah.
Tell us what you're drinking. More water.
And real quick, when I mentioned about my shadow, I didn't mention the liner. And one of the tricks that Juliana had told us, one of the makeup artists, that when your this is your black gel. Everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
When it runs down, you can actually add a little bit of eye primer to it. Put it in a microwave for half a second and mix it and let it sit, and it goes back to actually being a brand new gel, bar gel. So it's really nice gel eyeliner.
Say that again.
Say that again.
your black gel liner.
Okay, the pot there. Okay.
Right. So if you can see mine's a little bit how it's almost down to almost nothing. If you add, and you still got a little bit on the sides and maybe a little bit towards the bottom, add a little bit of eye primer to it and put it in the microwave for a half a second, and then take it out and stir it with the bottom of one of your brushes, and then let it sit, and it will stabilize itself to the way it was when you first purchased it.
Nice. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to the wheel of names here. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Here we go. If your name's not on there, type in the chat real quick, because I'm about to spin it. I think everybody's on there. Some people on there a few times for chiming in. And here we go. Who's going to get it? Oh, my God. 2 weeks in a row. All right, Pearl. Congratulations. Woohoo. That's my guest, y'all. That's my guest. All right. So we are ready to jump on into, did somebody just chime in and say I missed them? Who's a new comment?
Did we lose Tracy?
We lost Tracy.
Did we lose Tracy?
Oh, you know what? She shared her screen, and we thought we was doing good.
Oh,
yeah, that happened last
It
time.
sure
She was
did.
sharing her screen.
So
Here we. What's going on?
Well, I can add. I forgot to mention when I was talking about my look, the concealer and things that I use too. Because as you can see, my eye without the makeup. We shared your screen, right?
You would think after 8 months that I know how to work this thing, right?
It's all good. I was just talking about when I was talking about what I had on. I didn't share about my concealer and things. So as you can see, I have dark circles. My eyes are naturally dark, and so I do use. I use a little bit of the under eye corrector, but it's a little too yellowy for me sometimes. So I start with that though and blend it in. Then I use the dark bronze concealer around my whole eye, and also for my brow, the same thing I use. Today was my first time using the brow pencil. I just ordered that for the first time, and I was like, oh, wow, I like the brow pencil. And then the brow tint in dark brunette. So, and also, full disclosure, just went and got my eyebrows threaded this afternoon before coming on, because I was like, my eyebrows have to be right.
Let me give y'all a secret. Your eyebrows ain't right because mine ain't right. I need they ain't right. I've been since the pandemic. I haven't been to get my brows done. I've been maintaining them myself, but I've been laxed in that over the last couple of months. I need to get my eyebrows threaded, but you can use concealer. Concealer will help to conceal. You know that you can frame the brow really well to give you the look that you're looking for. So that's what I'm going to be using tonight. So we're going to go ahead and get started, ladies. Excuse me, with the things that you have. Starting with our eyes. Oh, and I also will be using our illuminating drops to highlight. Are you guys like with this? This is wonderful for highlighting, and you can use it as an eyeshadow too, as a base. It's a really little shimmery, glimmery type of thing. So I'm going to be using that as well. And my lips are going to be iconic red lip gloss.
I'm going to try that ombre lip.
Which one?
The one that I shared on my Facebook page where the lady had done.
The new. I want to see how that's going to look.
That
plays lip match. So she did burgundy over her entire lip, and then she went back and she chose. I forgot what this light one is called. And she did that in the
taupe. That's the taupe.
She did that right in the center and created a cute ombre lip. So we'll see how that looks.
All right. Well, let's get to it, ladies. And what are you guys doing for cheek colors?
Oh, I'm
doing. I have Wineberry blush, a Chromat Fusion Wineberry blush.
Okay.
I can do advice of that makeup artist, Robert Jones, I think his name.
Mhm.
And did the 3. Do all 4.
Oh,
Okay,
you
you
just
do the
run it
brick.
across
I just
there.
swipe across. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I'm using the cream blush duo stick.
Mhm.
I'm using the
I like that.
which one is this one? The magenta? No, yeah, the mauve and shimmer. Mauve and shimmer.
Mhm. All right. So now, you really can take as long or as short as you want when you're doing color. If you're good at it, obviously it doesn't take a long time. You can kind of. Now I am using the smudger brush.
I keep forgetting about that.
I love it because it allows you to put the color on very dense in a, it really packs the color on. So your brushes are going to do different things. They have different function. It's a tool, right? And so that is not where I want to put this color. I'm supposed to be using the granite here. Daggone it. So I'm using the gray here on the lid, densely packing it in with the smudger brush. And again, I'm only using 3 colors today, which is minimal for me. And then across the top, I'm using just a blending brush to do the remainder of my lid.
You not late, Cheryl. Welcome to the party.
Hey, Cheryl.
Is that my Cheryl? Is that my
Yes,
Cheryl?
Yeah.
Hey, Cheryl.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and add another color in. So I'm going to use a Merlot to just add a little depth. So I'm going in the crease with that Merlot.
And like Janet, I did use the mahogany, but I wet it. And I use that as for my eyebrows.
Okay.
And so I'm using what is this brush called? This is called
I'm using an eye crease brush, so I think that might be the
crease
same
brush.
The crease
And
brush.
you see it kind of points at the top. And so I actually have 2 different types of crease brushes that I use. I have one that's a smaller, more narrow, more dense crease brush. And then I have a bigger one. And so I use the bigger one in the bone area. And so like I did end up with 4 colors, y'all. So y'all can see that I added that to the other color. It adds a little more depth to my look. And then I'm going to take the onyx and go in and make a sideways V. When in doubt, add black. That's my rule. It always makes your color pop.
What I was going to say, Tracy, is I put the candlelight on, and if you notice that before I will buff the color out a little bit, but if you can see it, you can actually see how it does give you that glam look because it's a nice contrast there. But I'm just going to soften it up just a little bit, kind of buff out the edges. So
your fingers, Q-tips, cotton balls, they're all your friends. Nobody's perfect. You can clean it up later. That's what concealer's for. That's what extra foundation is for. So definitely want to be sure that you're doing that. So,
and I mentioned that I use the shadow. We have a great tool that's called our brow brush, which I use to, like brush the brows. And that's something I always tell people. I had chemotherapy, my brows thinned out, but I always had very thick, bushy brows. And I learned early on in my life to brush my brows. So this tool does both, but I'm going to use this end of it to do the Emerald Noir and line my eyes. So,
Yeah, so Rita had a question and she wanted to know, how do you know what colors to blend together? It's similar to, what you're wearing. Like you said, you like to put colors on that match kind of what you're wearing. And you can do that with your choice of eye colors. The other thing is it's all about blending. So if you have good tools, you can blend any two colors together. So say, for example, I've got this gray here that I'm putting on, and then I'm going to take this black that I'm putting on next to it. Y'all see that? But if I take a nice brush, I can soften the color, soften the line, and blend the colors together. So you can do that with anything. And it gives it kind of a little different, like an ombre type of a look. So you can definitely work with any color family and just blend them together. Be sure that you're blending. And so I glammed up my eyes a bit. I added another color. I have a cheek color here. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's an older palette that we came out with, but it is kind of a foil white type eyeshadow that I'm going to add here in my on my lid, because again, as I mentioned in the beginning, for a glam look, the contrast is what's going to make the difference. And so adding this on my lid is going to provide a bigger contrast than what I had before. And so I'm going to blend my black in a little more.
So since you mentioned making contrast, I am going to create that contrast with a limited edition of color that we have. Your consultants might have it, which is, I can't remember, pyrite and something else is what it's called.
It was a gold. What was it? A gold and a pyrite? Copper.
Yeah.
Copper and pyrite. Yeah.
Yeah, copper and pyrite. Yeah.
And you can see what a big difference that makes.
And then on my upper lid, oh shoot, I'm using waterproof mascara, liquid eyeliner. And on my lower lid, I use the regular. And I like the pen because you can really control. If you have oily eyes, this waterproof is great. Also, the gel liner is good as well. LaCherle asked if we are using MK eyeshadows. Yes, we are. Everything we using, girl. Are you kidding me? Yes, we are using MK shadows. All of
MK
them.
shadows, MK blushes, MK brushes.
Everything that we are using is in the Mary Kay product line.
Tracy's doing her brows. I'm going to put on my first coat of mascara. I want my lashes to look that way.
Yeah, and so the key to beautiful lashes, if you're not doing falsies, is layers, coats of mascara.
And though my brows are generally mapped out, I always like to tell people about how to map out your brows. I tend to do mine with the brow pencil on the side of your nose to the edge right there. And I make a dot. That's where it should end. Then outside corner of the pupil, and the side of my nose. That's supposed to be my arch. And then what's interesting, the tail is much further out than my lashes. That's where it's right about. So I got it all marked in place and just lightly filling in using feather strokes.
And Janet mentioned mascara. I'm going to prime my eye with the lash primer before I apply my mascara.
Yeah, I did the lash primer. I just wasn't talking when I did it.
I am taking my eyeliner and I'm also putting it on the underside of the lid. As we mature, of course, we know that our lids tend to droop or tend to, gravity pulls everything down, right? So when you add an eyeliner underneath there, it helps to open the eye up even a little more. I learned that from a makeup artist. So tell us what blush you are using, Rhonda.
I use the cream blush duo stick, and I don't know if you can see it, but I have, like I said, the mauve and shimmer. So far I've done the mauve part, and then I came back with the cocoa contour, which is this darker one right here, the cocoa contour underneath. And I'm just I switched and used the highlight section of the duo stick in the middle of my face, just coming in between my eyebrows, down my nose, and this little area underneath my chin. I also added to add some little highlight to my eyes, right in the little arch of my eyebrow. I put a pop of the gold liquid eyeshadow and just blended that in just to bring my eyes up a little bit, add a little pop. And I do have on false lashes, so I'm the one person that's not using the mascara. I used a little bit of mascara before I put the false lashes on, but that's the only thing that's not in the Mary Kay product line.
So I'm actually doing now, I did my brows with filling in men, but now I'm doing the brow tint. And notice I'm going straight up, and then I'm starting to go out. But then I'm going to lay it down right across the tops. There we go.
And I'm using
and then I'm doing the trick of the day, right, Tracy?
What trick?
This one.
Oh, yes, the straight up and down with the mascara. Oh, so your question was, does the eyeshadow come in a palette? Baby, everything is buildable. Our palettes come empty, and you pick the colors that you want. So you build your color palette. It's all customized. Well, nothing comes together. Even the palettes that you see the ladies holding up, those were all built based on the colors they wanted from our color collections. Yeah.
This is the petite palette that holds 4 colors. I just took my 4 colors out because I take them and this is what I carry in my everyday makeup bag in my backpack with me. But this is the petite palette. This is the pro palette. Yeah, and I need to do like Tashana and put the colors up top like that, but that was smart of her to do that. So this is the pro palette. And again, everything is magnetic, so it can be lifted in and moved around and taken out. I put all my shimmers on one side and all my mattes on the other. That's just and then these are the blushes. That's my little system. Oh, so so you told me I should do, what color should I do for my lips? You said the pink, right? Go.
Yes,
pink.
Something that's gonna pop. So I just did Iconic Red.
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna do the paparazzi pink, but I'm gonna line it with the dark chocolate. And then I'll come back with which color is this? The pink lip gloss. I think this is the one you have, LaShawn. Isn't this the one you bought from me, LaShawn? Time in the chat.
I'm still playing with their lips. I'm still playing with my brows, okay?
And I like those lips, Juanita.
That's the ombre lips.
Okay, it works. It looks good.
It looks nice.
I have on Wineberry blush, and I have on the deep nude liner, and I'm going to follow it up with the blush velvet lipstick.
I've taken a dot of our illuminating drops, and I'm just going to drop this down the center of my nose here.
And that does what again?
Illuminating drops is a highlighter.
Right. But why are you putting it there?
To highlight.
Because when you brighten up the center of your face, Tracy's very direct, right? So, but then when you brighten up the center of your face, it just makes it look brighter, right?
Yes.
That's the highlight. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Juanita. I wasn't trying to be smart.
Yes, she was trying to be smart.
You know what? I was not trying to be smart.
Whatever.
Like to highlight. So I'm highlighting through the middle here. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I did right here. See? Yep, there you go. And then here on the cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
So right there in the middle of my face.
But I didn't.
Oh, that didn't come back with my spray. The makeup finishing spray. Yes.
Oh,
that's right.
Spray. You can put that on your eyebrows prior to putting on. If you're gonna be painting them with the eyebrow pencil or laying them down. It helps with that.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to know.
So since she did an ombre, I'm gonna do an ombre too. This is these colors.
I
know, right?
I know one color is evenberry. The other one, it looks like pink ballerina.
Yeah, because
I'm guessing.
I ain't got my reading glasses, so I don't know what these are.
It is red envy. That's red envy and taupe.
Okay.
And then I have evenberry and pink fuchsia.
No, pink
fusion, yeah.
Fusion pink.
Yeah.
So I am going to do just the center with this thing. How y'all like what I said? This thing.
Okay, mine turned out all right. What you think?
Right.
I like it.
Mm-hmm. I'm a gloss girl. I like my lips to pop. So this muted color, it gives me just my eyes are popping, but my lips are kind of toned down.
Right.
So
because you don't want to confuse, because this right here is a whole lot going on. So either you want them to pay attention to your eyes or you want them to pay attention to your lips.
Right. Right. So I'm going to spotlight each one of you. I'm going to start with Rhonda. So you all can see.
Ooh,
nice.
You make me want to
What'd you say?
I think make
virtual.
Now, what's on your lips? Oh,
so I did the. No, I did on my lips. I did the. I lined it with the chocolate lip liner first, and then I did the paparazzi pink. Where it is? Just did a little touch of the paparazzi pink. And then I came back over it with the pink fusion lip gloss.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you, ma'am. All right, Tashana. Oh, shoot. I took her out the stream. Okay. Okay, I just put you back in. Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to solo you, and you can tell us your look. Hey,
all right. So this is the holiday glam look.
Give me just a second. I'm finishing up another call.
So I have on the Sandcastle as my base, the hot fudge in my crease, and the emerald noir on the lower lid. I mean the lid part right here, close to my eyelash. And I have on the gel eyeliner. Have on the wineberry blush. And my lip liner is the, I think I lost it. Is that fast? The deep nude, and I have on Bashful You. No, that's not what I have on. I have on Blush Velvet, and the deep nude liner on my lips.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I found it now.
And let me see who's next. I'm going to go on over to Juanita. And you tell us what you are wearing, my dear.
All right. Now, as you can see, I do have the mahogany at the top. Right above that is the biscotti. And then right in here is the onyx over to the corner. And then right dead center is my shiny penny. That's my favorite. I line my eyes with the eyeliner and then with the gel liner. My cheeks has the 4 colors. I have no idea what they are because I don't have my glasses.
Oh my God.
See, right here.
All right. And let me go ahead and get Janet.
I guess here. Okay.
Yep.
Great.
There you are.
So now I have on, as I shared earlier, I also have the mahogany, but I actually placed the mahogany on my entire lid, a little bit above my lid up into the crease. And then I did the C part with my, the C on the crease in the outside corner, and I did that in espresso. And then for my little pop color, I actually did the candlelight, but I decided to go back and add some of the gold from the pyrite thing from before. And then I lined it with Emerald Noir. I actually have on the highlighter and contour for my At Play collection on my face. So I have a highlighter in the V right here, up there, and actually framing here. And I have some contour on my face as well. And then from I put on my brows, and I actually did concealer around my brows to make my brows stand out. For my mascara, I have our limited edition, which is back. Yes. The Panorama. Yes. Oh my God. Makes your lashes look amazing. For those of us who don't want to put on false lashes. See? Love it. Love it. So I have on that for my mascara. And then for my blush, I have on Mary Kay's Golden Copper. And I had decided this earlier and I changed my mind. And then when she mentioned doing an ombre lip, I decided to go back to it. So I have the Evening Berry in the pink fuchsia in the center. That's my lips.
Mm-hmm.
That's my look.
Ooh la la.
Voilà.
Say bon.
Say bon. Okay, and here I am. Let's see. What am I wearing? How do I highlight myself? Okay.
Highlight Tracy.
I'm in a place where I can't get to the thing to highlight myself. Hold on. Let me just see here if I can do it this way. Yes. Okay, here I am. And I am wearing iconic red on my lips, on my eyes. I have granite, onyx, and crystal, moonstone, and Merlot. There I did add that fourth color. My cheeks are strawberry, and I have our gold illuminating beads as my highlight.
Ooh.
And that is my glam look for tonight, y'all.
Ooh la la.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, we thank y'all for joining in.
Yeah.
We hope you had fun. And please, I'm going to do one more spin of the wheel. I have my next appointment on Zoom. She's waiting for me.
Oh.
And give me just a second. I'm going to spin this wheel right quick. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Let's share your screen, Tracy.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for being patient.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
All right,
Cheryl, let me tell you right now, you just won the money to start your Mary Kay business. Cheryl used to be picking on her by now, so I would be calling you, and you just won your money to start.
Congratulations, Cheryl, and congratulations, Pearl. This is going to be our last event of the calendar year, you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, I know. But no, do not fear. We will be back after the first week in January for a new year, new you.
Yes.
And so be on the lookout for that with your consultant and come ready to do something new with your look, whether it's your skincare or your color, your eyes, something. We're going to be starting the new year afresh. And so we thank you for joining in with us over the last 8 months as we've been in this pandemic. We hope you've learned a lot. We hope you've We've introduced you to some new Mary Kay products that maybe you wouldn't have tried. Get with your consultant because she has everything that you need to help you achieve your holiday glam look. I pray that you have an amazingly safe and joyous holiday season.
Yes,
And thank you guys for supporting us.
Thank you.
Good
Merry
night.
Bye. Thank
Yes,
you.
Merry Christmas, Happy
Merry
New
Christmas,
Year,
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Wear your mask.
Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, Happy Hanukkah
Good
too.
night.
That's right.
So holiday.
So holiday.
Thanksgiving.
Wait a minute, Tracy, you gotta sing at least one tune.
That's right.
Christmas time is here. I don't even know the song.
Keep going, Tracy.
I don't know the words. I was just listening to that. I can't. You have to catch me at our Christmas party on Wednesday night when we do karaoke.
Oh, we're trying to get you to sing for us before we leave.
She got what she
You
got
can sing
out.
the Wish You a Merry Christmas.
Merry
Anything.
Christmas, Mama Christine. Have a good one.
All right, y'all. I'm not singing tonight.
I'm gonna get Tracy yet.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys.
Bye.
We're
Bye-bye.
still
I'm
live.
gonna exit out.
We're still live. We're still live.